This will be a brief demonstration of collision avoidance here in our Trutegra crane lab. Just a quick tour of what we're seeing here. First of all, we have live video of the crane lab. We have a representation of the crane on the left hand side of the screen, and we have a real-time joystick control here, so you can see that we have rotate. You can see the video rotating. You also see the projected crane rotating. Also have lift up and down, and of course full control of the crane this way. Alright, so what we're trying to demonstrate here is how this software package, this collision avoidance package, will intervene between the joystick and the motor drives and prevent an operator from inadvertently driving the crane into an obstacle. Here's an example of that right now. Now if you notice that I have full right control authority in at the joystick, and you can see that the system is detecting an imminent collision and intervening and stopping that control input. Now of course it still allows me to back off the obstacle and back out. Okay, and this will also work if we happen to be rotated, say at a 45-degree angle, and if we were to drive at an obstacle. So I'll drive in here to this point of this racking system, and you'll see that the system is already intervening and decreasing the control input and ultimately bringing it to a stop before the crane will contact the racking system. So this is a relatively simple plan view of a supposed racking system. We can also show a much more complicated or larger scale racking system and a smaller crane. I'll do that quickly here. So now we have switched the system to show an imaginary racking system, and we'll be moving around and attempt to navigate within these obstacles. So you can see that once again the system has prevented me from driving into the racking system. It can also help me to hit this aisle if I want to go north up to get lined up with the aisle. If I'm basically not in line with it, it won't let me go into the aisle, and if I am in line, it'll allow me to go full speed to the east. Now at the end of the aisle it'll stop me before I hit the end of the aisle, and if I wanted to go and insert into a rack, then I certainly could. And just to demonstrate going full speed down the aisle, and watch, I'll put a north input in right now. See the joystick moving up, and it's just ignoring that input because of the obstacles, but once I get out, it did move to the north because of the northward input at the joystick, but then again it stopped me before I hit anything at the end of the room. Okay? So that's a brief demonstration of our collision avoidance algorithm running around in our crane lab here at Trutegra. Shift F10, Control F10?
Shift F10.
I did that.